significant in several ways. I think first, it was really exciting to get the freshmen involved. It's a good step for them to get around the team and then get them integrated socially. But also volleyball-wise, I think it's a huge advantage to be able to do that now. I think it was significant, just team bonding in general. To get the team, traveling together. You always grow closer as a team when you travel, and to have this extended amount of time, I think it was great for the team to be around each other and just grow closer.
For me, at least, I've never left the country, so it was exciting getting to go through the airports, go through customs for the first time, but then also getting to see different countries, experience different cultures, but then also on the volleyball side, getting to see different types of play. The serving was insane in Europe, so that was fun to get to experience that.
And the most obvious benefit for a volleyball team is just to see different offenses and different defenses. But even past that, and a more important part, I think, is to just see and appreciate different cultures. I've traveled a lot around the US, but there's no experience like that.
I think a trip like this is beneficial because, at least for me, I wouldn't have been able to see parts of the country, like Slovenia, Croatia, and Italy. I would not have been able to see those countries without volleyball.
My favorite part was going to Slovenia. I really enjoyed the culture. It was kind of really laid back. And then my favorite aspect in Slovenia was going to Lake Bled. It was just really cool. We got to go on the island in the middle of the lake, and then we got to explore.
My favorite part of the trip was going to Venice for the whole day with the team, and about 8 of us walked around and just got lost in the city. And we ate a lot of gelato, we got to see some of the churches, we went into some of the museums, which was really cool.
I would say going to the different lakes, Lake Bled and Lake Como, were my favorite parts of the trip, just to see the beautiful blue water and the mountains and the hills surrounding the water was just awesome.
My favorite parts of the Europe trip were, I think, the Doppler winery in Slovenia. Just gorgeous views. You could see the vineyard go off into the horizon, and we were there just basically at sunset, a little before sunset, and we were eating as the sun set, and it was just breathtaking. The owner's daughter took us on a tour of the wine cellars and showed us how each wine was made and how they had to taste them every day.
Doppler was his last name, that's when we kept it.
And I also really enjoyed the zip lining in Croatia, because I think Lindsay and Michaela and I all took the daredevil route and flipped upside down as we were ziplining, and it was really awesome because while I was flipped upside down, I could see the river flowing beneath me.
I think my favorite part of the trip was the zip line. I thought that was really cool. I thought that seeing some people that were really anxious about it, go through it and do it, that part was really cool.
Ziplining was fun. I think I actually had more fun watching the people that were scared to go down, aka Tyler, our trainer. But it was really cool.
Yes, I am very nervous. And yes, I'm going to do it. But yes, I'm nervous.
Once you get going, it's fine.
The competition I thought was really good. I thought it escalated, it got better as we went along. It was nice to play without worrying about winning and losing in some level, so we could play a lot of players that haven't played a lot. I mean, we kind of did 2 separate teams.
There were a bunch of older girls, younger girls, kind of a big mix of levels, and they challenged us, and it was good. They had a lot of really good serves. And then, it was just fun to kind of get in the gym. We got there right as we got off the plane, so it was a little bit of a refresher of how to play volleyball. But it was fun. We got to go in one of the Slovenian gyms, and one of the gyms was attached to a hotel, and it was fun to just play them and get that experience.
My favorite part of the volleyball in Europe was that everyone got a chance to play. There were a couple of times when the whole B side was together, which was really fun because we play together in practice all the time. But it was nice to have that kind of camaraderie that we have developed over years of practice and put it against an unknown opponent.
I'd say my favorite volleyball-related experience was getting to scrimmage against Italy the last day, because I think they were U17, but they were just crazy good and they ran it to the pins really fast. So it was exciting to get to see that kind of play and that high-level play from a different country and really young girls.
I thought it was really cool to play the different national teams and for each country, because it's a different style of volleyball. Everyone plays a little differently than in the US, and it's cool to see those different styles of play.
And we went to dinner with the Serbian, Croatian, Slovenian national teams and the UCLA girls. And it was really, really fun because when we originally sat down I originally sat down with the Slovenian girls, and we thought all we had in common was volleyball and kind of the food in front of us. But as we started to talk, we were able to find that we had so much more in common, like same music taste, same book tastes. We were able to come together kind of over our food a little bit, which was helpful because that was what we were able to first talk about.
We spent nights with other teams, UCLA and then Serbia and Slovenia. One night we went up on a gondola on the top of this hill, and we got like a little dinner cooked for us, and then we had a dance party and we had a lot of fun. We kind of taught them American dancing, they taught their like traditional dancing.
Overall, I think it was a really eye-opening experience, and I would recommend it to every team, and it was an incredible opportunity. So I am very grateful, and I know the whole team is very grateful to our donors and the whole staff for facilitating this trip and making it happen.